David Menzies for Rebel News here in Toronto. And you know, folks, when people want to deliver a message via their automobile, typically they slap a bumper sticker on the car, you know, to say what their politics are, to say what their ideology is. But not this fellow. This is Ron, who goes by the name The Flying Dutchman. I met him on the Rebel News cruise earlier this year. And Ron, what can I tell you, is such a super fan of Rebel. He not only goes on our cruises, he not only donates to Rebel News, but look at this little Fiat. It is wrapped head to toe in Rebel News logos. Ron, what in the world possessed you to do this to your car?
Well, first of all, my life changed when I went on a Rebel News cruise with you guys. I started to really know you guys and the stuff you guys go through. And, you know, we had a couple of drinks at night and got a little bit emotional. And I see the stuff you guys go through. And, you know, even people don't have to agree always, but I admire you, what you guys do.
Well, that is so kind. And just to be clear, we didn't pay you to put all these. This is all your own money, right?
It's absolutely my money.
Okay.
So I say to people, you have unions, okay? Public sector union, teachers union. Rebel News is my union.
Wow. Sticking
up for the little guy like me, okay?
Well, and
for freedom. Sorry.
And Ron, I got to tell you, I know you live in the Uxbridge area.
Yes.
Here's the big question. What reaction do you get when you're out and about driving your little Fiat with all the Rebel News paraphernalia on it? Is it positive? Or do people flip you the bird? I mean, we have people that love Rebel News, but we have our haters too. What have you experienced?
So my experience is very positive. I go in the parking lot and people just want to have questions, and some people, it's amazing, they don't even know Rebel News. Who's Rebel News? I said, well, they have more views than CBC. And they can't believe me. And then I tell them, check Rebel News out. You have to check it out yourself and do your research.
Wow, so you're like a missionary for Rebel News.
Absolutely.
Ron, here's my concern, and maybe I'm being overly paranoid, but we're at Bathurst and Shepherd. You see the pro-Hamas people here. They're chanting genocide. We know they're prone to violence, vandalism. Does it ever worry you that you might park your car and then somebody who doesn't obey the law, somebody wearing trouble on their shirt, is going to do something to your car in your absence?
Well, I'm prepared for that, and I'm okay with it. If it happens, I know what I'm in for. So it's okay. It's not an expensive car. It's like a $3,000-$4,000 car. I'm okay with that. I mean, not okay with it, but if it happens, it happens. I know. I'm prepared for it. So,
well, thank goodness it hasn't happened. And you know, folks, I want to wear the Rebel colors on my car too. My dream is to get a long-forgotten muscle car. It is the AMC Rebel. And there was a special edition called The Machine. And you know, if you find one in mint condition, Christmas is around the corner. I think they're going for about $150,000 US. Anyway, if you want to show a little love to the Menzoid, that would be my way of flying the Rebel colors, literally red, white, and blue, the colors of our company logo. Ron, last word goes to you. If somebody wants to follow in your footsteps and do all this decaling, where do you go? How much does it cost? What are the details?
Well, I have a company who did it for me, and they were so admired with it that they said we can give you half the price, and they're willing to do it again because they say we are so honored to do the Rebel News logo on the car. Now I hope that anybody sees this and is passionate like me. You know, I always say put your money where your mouth is. And has the guts to do it, talk to me and I give you the details. And I have also signs I like to show you if you want to go a cheaper way, because people will react. And actually I get even respect on the road. The people think, oh, that's Rebel News, I better behave, you know, like it's a positive thing, I think. So.
Well, Ron, we're very humbled.
Yes.
The love you're showing Rebel News. Maybe after this hate fest is over, we'll go a little east to Yonge Street, cruise down the boulevard. Because you know what, folks? Let me tell you something. When you're behind the wheel of this ride, well, as the saying goes, you just can't lose when you do the cruise. For Rebel News, I'm David the Manzoid Menzies. Hey folks, I know you love it when Rebel News tells you the other side of the story. Hey, it's right here on this little Fiat. Can you believe it? But you know what? We need your support. Unlike the mainstream media trained seals, we don't get a nickel's worth of funding from the Justin Trudeau Liberals. Will you help us out? Will you please go to rebelfieldreports.com. That's rebelfieldreports.com. And if you're able, kindly make a donation.